Hello everyone, and welcome to a little bit of a interesting how-to guide on driving this Maserati. Now, I'm not going to go into a huge amount of detail. We'll do that later on, but this just gives you an idea of what it looks like to be reasonably on pace with the car and some little tips and tricks. So first of all, here you can see I'm braking absolutely in a straight line, and I'm not braking flat either, okay? So the harder you brake, obviously the more chance you have to lock up, and the worse things are going to be for you. Up and over this crest, you see how I got off the power very early, so I could get back on the power very early. That is something that is very pervasive to this car. You want to be on the power and as much of a straight line as you possibly can. Obviously these tires don't have too much grip, so you're really looking to try and maximize that. Through this section you can see how wayward the car looks. It's very happy doing that to a certain degree, obviously, but it's very happy going sideways at speed. So don't try and make this car like a modern car and be nice and level. You want to work with it. You can see how much I'm working at the wheel. This becomes pretty natural after a while, and don't rush yourself into that. Now this is a good section that sort of illustrates that. You can see we're basically going in a straight line, but I'm still making small corrections on the wheel the whole time. I'm just letting the car kind of go where it wants, and just kind of bringing it back in line as I see fit. But you get that natural tendency very quickly. With this particular track, because there's lots of hedges and stuff, you typically tend to want to aim towards them. The car's got a lot of understeer, so you want to use that to your advantage and turn in early. So you'll see here's a classic example of that. I turn in and try and aim for that fence, but you don't hit it because the car's got so much understeer. This is a perfect example of very heavy braking in a car like this. You see the initial part of the brake, I'm braking very much in a straight line, and I'm also not, if you watch my pedal inputs, I'm not braking that much. So I'm braking earlier than I would otherwise in a modern car need to, but I'm kind of braking early and then less to make sure I keep control of the car. Now that was pushing the car to its limits, I felt. Maybe there's a little bit more in there, but in general it's pushing the car to the limits. So that's a lap 2:26.11, which I think is fairly quick. See you next time.